Pisces, it's your girl Mercy, the Big Body Pens. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you for mid-October, Pisces. As you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon, where you will find your love reading, Pisces, and some other really dope content. So go check out my Patreon. So boom, let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for mid-October. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I share. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like not being able to see, having not being able to see, vision being blurry, you know, adjusting to your new eyes, or being so focused for so long that you're really tired. Your vision becomes impaired somehow. Really overworking yourself, pushing yourself to new limits. Feel like you look really different. You feel really different. People can tell. It translates. A strengthening of your gifts. A strengthening of your intuition. You know, I feel like this moon card, take note of intuitive messages, popped out in reverse. I just really feel like things being clearer than they ever have been, coming through to you, you know. Stag, trust and thrive at the bottom of the deck. I love this energy because I just feel like trusting in what it is that you hear, what it is that you feel, not second guessing it for the first time ever. And so every time you choose to do so, it's strengthening. 222 on the clock. Your gifts strengthening, the messages getting clearer. I feel like so many outside confirmations as well. People really confirming that you're spot on, confirming the strengthening of your gifts, confirming, you know, how spot on your intuition is. I feel like a strengthening of your sexual power as well. I feel like you harnessing your sexual power, your sexual energy for something much bigger than just climaxing, you know, or holding on to it. Have you not harnessing it, holding on to it? Some of you are not even transmuting it or really allowing it to build up, to use it for something big, having held out for a really long time. Some of you let someone in and it's not even your forever person, you know, or it's not even someone that you continue to be with, but it's someone who breaks the ice for you. It's a way for you to get back on your horse. It helps you find your groove, you know, or you just start talking to someone after not talking to them not talking to anyone for a really long time. You forgot how to flirt, you forgot how to date. Someone reminds you how to do that all over again. This might not be the person that you end up with, but they remind you how good it feels to connect. Genuinely being so much more growth than you thought there was, you know, or something being so much more natural than you know, you thought it would be between you and somebody. I feel like being a little frustrated, 444 on the clock, when someone needs to decompress, or someone is frustrated when you need to decompress. But a lot of you, for a lot of you, this is your energy. Being frustrated that someone needs to decompress. Being frustrated that someone's not ready for you when you're ready for them. You know? Or that they don't have the energy for you. That you're not higher on their priority. their list of priorities. You're not more of a priority to them. And it's not that you aren't. I just feel like someone is spread extremely thin. I also see where you recognize being in a position right now, doing something to someone that you cut someone off when it was done to you. You know, someone has done something to you and you cut them off for it. And right now, you're in a position of doing that same thing that you cut someone off for. You're doing it to someone else, and you can see yourself where you're about to do it to someone else, and you can see yourself 555 on the clock, heavy on having to check yourself, call yourself out, or you can really empathize with how this person is going to feel if you show up this way, because you remember how you felt when someone did you that way. I don't know what it is, but I said what I said, you know. Again, I just feel like someone needing to decompress, you know, after coming off of work. Or it's funny because some of you come off a vacation and you feel this way. You come off a vacation and you get back to work and it's like, I gotta decompress. I'm not ready. I don't have the capacity to do my work. I'm too busy elsewhere. My focus is elsewhere. I'd rather be elsewhere. I don't want to do this anymore. Some of you really, you come off a trip feeling completely different. It's funny. There's this whole download about going home versus being on vacation. Some of you travel a lot, or you go on vacation, you know, often enough. You genuinely enjoy it. But some of you go on a trip and the trip feels like home to you. Or you going on a trip reminds you how much you miss home, how much you love home, how much you don't need to go anywhere, how much you've been traveling so much to get away from home because home hasn't felt like home. 725, 726. If you know, you know. Dark Night of the Soul and Spiritual Ascension. Someone was having a rough time, but now someone is extremely fucking powerful, is doing really beautifully. Can feel it, can see it reflected in their life, and how they show, you know, how they show up every day, how they're there for people, how life is treating them, how people treat them in return. But there's this whole download about needing to go on vacation after vacation after vacation, possibly even needing an extravagant vacation, needing to go on a vacation that will cost a lot of money, or needing to spend a lot of money usually while you're on a trip. That changing after your last one may not have been so extravagant at all. You may not have spent as much money at all, as much money as you expected to at all. That part. I just feel like having so much more fun with less, or literally going on a trip and realizing I don't want to be here. I'd rather be home. Home finally feels like home. Home finally feels like the only place that you want to be. Some of you went somewhere that you've never been and realized that it was home. And now you want to get back there. Some of you just did this recently where you did a huge move blindly or out of nowhere, somewhere you've never been or somewhere you've never spent much time. Couldn't possibly know what it's like to live there, but yet your soul wants to be there, feels at home there, feels good. For like someone who is extremely important to you or is family to you is at a distance from you. I also feel like there's this whole download about affirmations on your body. Heavy on the getting tattoos on your body, tattoos of affirmations on your body. I feel like this past full moon we just had was really big for you, or you did some really powerful rituals. The sync with the moon is out here. For some of you, that was your ritual, that you got a tattoo, or you genuinely don't know how powerful the tattoo is that you got, the self-affirming tattoo that you have on your body is, or that you want to get, or how much responsibility it comes with, or literally how blessed you were for doing it. Some of you have had it for a while, but you haven't even been working with it the way that you could be. Haven't been working with certain what's the word? Sigils. I was about to say pictures, but nah, could be. Some of you could be your vision boards and shit. Have you need to put a vision board together? Even one for your phone, a digital vision board. But some of you, you tatted something powerful on you, or you made it a part of you permanently. 1111. And so did others. Or you made it a part of you permanently, but you're not working it. You don't work it intentionally the way that you could. There may be natural blessings that come with it, or natural luck that comes with it, but having to be super intentional every day. Heavy on the markings of on the body because of the moon. I also really feel like a smoke cleansing of the space is not enough. So you go home and realize that there's a lot of stagnant energy, old energy. Heavy on the, shout out to those of you who are new in your places. You never did a deep cleaning, a deep cleansing of the home. Some of you need to really realize that you need to do this every first of the month. Heavily needing to bless your broom. This could be with incense smoke, this could be with Florida water, could be with both, could be with prayer. All of them. But I just feel like not being able to get rid of everything. Or I just feel like not being able to get rid of all of the energy that doesn't serve you unless you start getting rid of things that you wouldn't want to get rid of, or you wouldn't think that you would. Extreme downsizing, or have you not throwing a whole bunch of things away as if you were leaving, or as if you were moving, or you threw a bunch of things away and you're still rebuilding, you're still building from the ground up. I feel like honor your time of not having much to do, or much on your plate. More money, more problems, new levels, new devils. I feel like a lot more responsibility is on the way that you're not necessarily prepared for. You don't necessarily see coming, but you can feel it. I feel like you can feel yourself, mind, body, spirit, preparing for the next season of your life. For some of you, it's a great battle is being, formed. There's a great battle that you're going to be a part of. For others of you, this is your era to be really soft, to be loved on, to be taken care of in a way that's going to shock the shit out of you. But a deep cleansing of the windows in your home, of your floors in your home, making a floor wash. I also feel like it being really important for you to repurpose your herbs. Yeah, I just feel like you think that you rid yourself of some things you actually don't. Or it's because you have a hard time detaching. You do something about really loving your things. Or there's so much energy. For some of you, there's so much energy attached to your hair. Someone's hair has gotten really, really, really long. Or you're not thinking about who's in your hair when they're doing it, their energy. or you genuinely struggle to embrace your natural hair. For like a lot of womb healing, right, and then here she goes cleaning the windows, and that's in reverse, because I don't feel like it's enough. Making ancestor altar with the connect with your ancestors out here in reverse. Needing to make an ancestor altar, clean it, cleanse it. Some of you haven't, since you have, been back on a new energy, or since you've stepped into a new energy, needing to do so. Needing to connect with them. They need to really clean their altar in a real way. Really wipe it down. Really give them new, fresh flowers. Give them a new candle. Give them some food, some incense, whatever. Some water. Yeah. Right. Spend time with friends, having no clue that they would be family. Spend time with friends could be you and 2 other people. Not necessarily could be you and several other people, but I feel like some witchy shit going on. A lot of moon activity out here. This could be strategically planned for you to spend some time with certain people to do some witchy ass shit, some powerful ass rituals. 3 of Cups energy in a real way, but spend time with friends and family out here in reverse. Multiple choose existing, making new friends as you, separate or be at a distance from your family. But I also really feel like thinking that somebody is your friends when they're really family to you. Y'all are really so much closer than you think, or so much closer than you know. You end up discovering long lost family in a real way. Burning bowl ritual out here. Need to really still honor what you release and what you attract in its place, and start working on your budget. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Ground yourself in love in a real way. Don't overextend yourself to anyone. And I just feel like you're safe. That is important to tell you that you're safe. Because if you don't feel safe, everything you do is to self-sabotage. Nourish your temple, being a big one. Controlling your thoughts, your feelings. A big part of that is what you put in your body, what you eat. I also really feel like you and someone else are on the same page. Someone may have betrayed you somehow or did you dirty somehow, but they're finally done with you. You're done with them. They weren't done with you for a long time. They're finally done with you. They feel that you've moved on. They feel that you severed ties, and you did, and you should. So it's a good thing that you did, but have you on them matching your energy in a way that you're not ready for. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It's your girl, the Big Body Vance. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.